Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. I hope that you guys are having a great day whenever you are watching this. So today is actually Thursday, so I figured I would take you guys along with me so you could see what I do for work. I do work in a doctor's office, so I'm going to try to show you guys as much as I can today with what I do, along with protecting obviously very private and personal information. But if you are somebody who is looking to get into kind of like the medical field, medical reception, assistant, administrative assistant, whatever, I hope this video helps you a little bit to understand what we do, and how we are pretty much the backbone of the whole office. So I just want to, like, before we get to the office, kind of go over my personal responsibilities, so that way I don't have to really like explain it when I get there, because I'm gonna have to kind of jump into what I'm doing. So I have been in this position for, it'll be 3 years in October, at this office. I've been at another office in Virginia for a few years, so I've had quite some experience. But I am currently the front desk lead or supervisor. So basically, I don't really like hover over the girls. Right now we have 5 front desk girls, not counting myself. So we do have a pretty large staff when it comes to front desk, but they run 2 different desks, or like 2 different offices. So I'm not able to like be with all of the girls at once, but if they have any questions about insurance, procedure, how to handle patient complaints or questions, or anything like that, they usually ask me or my boss or our office supervisor, and we help them. If there's any changes that need to be implemented in what we're doing, I assist with that. Or if we're having meetings, I usually meet with the office supervisor and the manager, and we discuss like maybe policy changes or things that we need to do within the office, and then we have a meeting with the girls. So it's kind of just like trying to keep everything together, and just basically helping run the office is essentially what I do. I am not away from the front desk completely, so I still do work at the front randomly. Well, no, I shouldn't say randomly. I work at the desk consistently, and there's just times where I'm not at the desk, if that makes sense. So there are days where I am running mainly checkout, because I have to prep surgery, paperwork and stuff like that, so I need just extra time to do that. So if I have to work the desk, I usually work checkout. It's less in your face, I guess you could say, where I'm able to prep. So I usually do that, and then if I'm away from the desk, then I'm like sitting at a back desk prepping paperwork or prepping patient information, while I'm listening to the other 2 girls up front do their work and just making sure they're doing everything properly. So that's essentially what I do during my day, a bulk of my day. I also handle all the medical requests for the state, and then I also like upload blood works and lab reports and things like that, and then send those reports over to the doctors so they can review it. Not everybody does that. It's usually me and the office supervisor who do that. So we kind of do a lot. And sorry if I was spacing out a little bit, because something was happening next to me and I was trying to like tune them out, because I could hear them with my windows rolled up, which is crazy. So anyway, that's essentially a bulk of what I do. during the day. So we'll kind of show you what I do as far as like you can actually see it. I just dropped off Miles at school, and I'm getting ready to take Kai to my mom. So she's actually going to meet me at my job. She has a boxing class that's literally 5 minutes away from my job. So she's going to meet me at over there so she can grab him, and then we'll go we'll go into work, and I will show you guys everything that I can. And side note, I know that if you guys have seen my kids before, you know that Kai is school aged. So if you have a question, I don't know if you have a question like of why he's not in school. So it is technically the first week of school for my kids, and Kai is starting kindergarten. So this full first week of school, the kindergarteners are not going. They were given one designated day to go. Not as like a kindergarten class. So every kid in kindergarten went either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So Kai's day was Wednesday. So he already, that was a large bump in the road, sorry y'all. So he already did his first day of school. And then all of the kindergartners go to school August 22nd. And that's when they start their full weeks of school. So it's just a little funky on the first week. I've never experienced that. I know that when me and my brothers were growing up, we didn't have that. We usually had where you went every day, but you were either half day, you either half day or like full day. It just depended on what school you went to. And when Miles went to kindergarten, he just started with everybody and went all day for the full week. So I guess it kind of just depends. But in the district that we are in, the kindergartners only went one day this week. So yeah, I just figured I'd pop that in here because you guys are going to be seeing school vlogs and things like that, and I didn't want y'all confused, or if you've heard that Kai was going to kindergarten and you were confused about why I just said he's not going. That's pretty much why. So anyway, that was just a little tidbit I wanted to put in here. All right, we're almost to the office, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I just got to my desk, and one of the first things that I'm going to actually do is print off the schedules. So we usually print off the appointments for the day. I print a copy for us up here up front. I print a copy for the medical assistants, and then I print a copy for the doctor. So I'm going to go ahead and get that printed out. Today is just going to be general appointments. We actually had surgery yesterday, Tuesday, and Monday, so it's going to be a little bit more I'm not going to say crazy. There's going to be a lot of people coming today, but it's not going to be as like intense of appointments as it was earlier in the week. I have little Kai here, so if you guys hear noises, that's him. But usually at my office, we do surgery every Monday with one surgeon. And then 2 weeks out of the month, we have another surgeon in our office, and she does more like invasive type surgery. I shouldn't say a bit invasive. It's just a different type of surgery that you're trained for. So she does a different type than the other doctor, basically. But her patients are here usually longer because the type of surgery she does takes about 2 to 4 hours. So there's more patients here, and it's just a different type of prep for those types of patients than the ones that we do every Monday, which are about 45-minute surgeries, and they're pretty much in and out. So she's here 2 weeks out of the month, and then out of those 2 weeks she works 3 days. So we did our 3 days already, and now we're just back to general appointments until next Monday. I only work Monday through Thursday, so today is my Friday. So I'm going to try to wrap up as much work as I can, and that way I'm prepared when I come back on Monday. So I'm just getting into my scheduler here, and we'll print the 3 days. And then I'm actually gonna go grab the paperwork for the patients today, and make sure we have everybody's paperwork that's coming in. That way the appointments run smooth. So hold on 1 second. I gave you a heater. You still cold?
Yeah, I'm still cold.
You're still cold. Okay. But mommy's got to do work. Mama got to do work. I guess I'll get my last cuddles in before you leave. What's happening? I gave you a heater.
We're still cold.
Are you still cold? You still cold? I'm gonna rock you like baby. Rock-a-bye, baby.
No,
You want me to sing?
no.
Hater? Okay, so now that Kai has been picked up, everything looks good for the paperwork today for the patients. Everybody's stuff is here. So I'm going to put this at the check-in for one of the girls who's going to be working there. So she has everything ready for when the patients come in. So dropping stuff at this point. And then we're going to take the other 2 schedules and we're going to put them in the back for the doctor and the MAs. So let's go do that. All right, so I put the schedules in there for them. The doctor usually sits there and the MAs usually work on this side. All right, so one of the patients that we had prepped for today is actually no longer on the schedule. So I'm gonna see what happened to their appointment. Usually if their appointment moved, I put it, and we're prepped for like the whatever day they moved to, I put it with that paperwork. If not, I just go ahead and shred it. Looks like this person just canceled their appointment, so we're gonna shred all of that. Now that I've distributed the schedules and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and check our emails. In the emails, I answer anything if they've sent, like if our surgical coordinators sent us anything, I'll respond to that. We usually get faxes for biologics and things like that. So if we get those emails, I forward them to the girl who takes care of that. If there's any blood work or lab results, I go ahead and upload those and task the doctors to review them. So I try to do that before everybody gets in because that can be a little tedious sometimes. And then we start seeing patients at 8:30. It's currently 7:40. Sorry, my camera's like sliding. It's currently 7:40. So at about 8 o'clock, 8:15, I will go ahead and put the chairs out in the hall. It's just overflow from the waiting room. So if we have anybody that wants to sit in the hallway, or if there's not enough seats in the waiting room, patients can sit out there. So I'll probably put those chairs out in a little bit. So yeah. Good thing is, there doesn't look like there's a lot of emails that I have to go through. Let me just actually refresh this. Oh, good. Usually I come into like faxes, like at least 10 faxes I gotta go through, and a bunch of pathology reports, but luckily there's no pathology or blood work to upload. I didn't get anything from LabCorp, which is usually who we work with the most. So I don't have anything from LabCorp. And there doesn't look like there's any faxes to go through or anything, so that's perfect. Perfecto. All right. So, since everything on that front is good, I'm gonna go ahead and prep some surgery while it's quiet. So, let me get that surgical paperwork. So this is for the 30th. This is when the surgeon who does the more like intense surgeries. Sorry guys, you keep sliding. Hold on, let me fix you. So this is the doctor who does the more like intense surgeries. She'll be back August 30th. So I am working on all of those patients' paperwork. I need to do the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st of September. The other doctor who does surgeries on Mondays, I've prepped his August 22nd appointments, so I think we're good on that. Once I finish her week, then I will prep his 29th. So usually what we do, just for organization purposes, our general appointments are over there prepped, and then this is our surgical. So up top is usually the one surgeon who just does Mondays, and then at the bottom 3 rows are for the other surgeon who does the more like intense surgeries. Hers are the last 3 rows, so, and she usually has more than he does, just volume wise, even though he's probably more frequent, she's more volume, so we gave her more space. Yesterday I was able to wrap up the surgeries for her from this week, like dispersing paperwork, whether that be into the person's online account or putting it, if they're coming back for surgery at the end of August, putting it in that those piles to be prepped again. So I was able to go through all of 3 days and get that sorted. So I'm coming in with lots of time to be able to focus on the last week, which is good. I usually try and do a to-do list for my day. And it just kind of helps me stay on track, make sure I'm getting everything done. Oh, I also have, I don't know if you guys can see right there. I need to do that today, actually. I should probably do that before I start surgery prep. Let me think about this. Sometimes I have to be strategic. Actually, what I'm gonna do is do surgery prep while it's quiet. That's a little easier to do when it's going. But I need to take care of those medical requests. Gotta get those knocked out today. And then I at least wanna finish 1 day of surgery, wanna finish the 30th and be at least halfway done, if not fully prepped, the 31st. So that's on my to-do list today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, stop chatting your ear off, so you guys can watch me work. A little crisp brown to start the morning is not a bad thing. Just saying. basically tell the MAs and the doctor if the patient's new or existing, what their insurance is, what their copays are, and it's also where the MAs will write what the person needs to come back for. So we always have to have these with everybody. It's currently 8:13, so I'm actually gonna go put the chairs out because we have patients due at 8:30, and then we'll get this day started. Okay, what's the name?
8:30. When do I go upstairs?
Hi, how are you?
I'm not sure where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me just stick my mask on real quick. What's your last name? It's probably through there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I forgot to put on my mask for the first guy, but that's okay. When I was putting out the chairs, he came in, so I just wanted, and he didn't know where he was going, so I just wanted to tell him where to go. Good morning.
Good morning. My name
All right, how are you doing this morning?
is doing good. Doing good.
Good.
Still early though.
Still early, I know.
Anything can happen.
All right, do you have your driver's license and your insurance card with you? Just need that. Okay. Perfect. And do you happen to have your red, white, and blue Medicare card also?
I don't think so.
If you don't, it's okay. We just like to take a copy in case you ever decide to.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. So if you ever decide to drop Humana,
I'm in luck.
we have a copy we can bill to. Okay. You won't need these two cards anymore, but I would leave your insurance card out because it does ask you to fill out that information on the first page.
Okay.
Once you finish that top page, if you can bring it back to me so I can start working on your chart and then work on the rest, okay? Thank you.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna get my band put.
Why did I say your name wrong? Your that bandage for you. So I'm actually waiting on the girl who's doing check-in to come in. So I just had a new patient come in, so he's working on his paperwork now. So once he gets that done, I'll go ahead and scan that into his chart so that I can give it to the MAs. But I also already scanned his license and insurance into his card, his chart, which we need. So just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing. I want you back in 6 to 8 weeks. All right, so we're looking at
That's 6, 8 weeks.
that's 6.
Mm, 8.
You want the 8?
That's
Okay.
better.
Morning or afternoon?
Morning, like first thing in the morning, like
8:45?
Yeah,
All right, and would you like me to write that on a card for you, or are you
Please.
okay?
Thank you.
Okay. And it looks like as of right now, that appointment. All right, and you're all set.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, guys. So, it has been a really good day. Nothing too crazy has happened. I've been able to get some work done. So that's really good. They cut the grass and got stuff all over my windows, y'all. Anyway, so I'm about to eat some lunch. So one benefit about working at a doctor's office is sometimes you have drug reps who provide lunch for you. So that's really exciting because, you know, free food is always good. So today, I don't know where this is from, actually. I don't know where this is from, but it's a sandwich with some chips and all that good stuff. So he brought that, and then he brought us some sodas. So I am going to eat this food right quick. Oh, I think I threw my hand sanitizer in the bag. So I'm just gonna have to use, sorry guys, I have some of the kids' clothes on the front seat. I'm just gonna have to use one of these disinfecting wipes on my hands. Hope for the best. But anyway, usually at lunchtime, I eat inside, or if I just want to get out of the building, I come to my car and eat. But usually I'll watch like something on Peacock or YouTube. I've been watching Love Island, so if I missed an episode, I'll catch up on Love Island, or I'll watch some YouTube videos or whatever the case may be, you know, just kind of decompress for my lunch. So anyway, I'm gonna eat this food, watch some shows real quick, and then I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Oh my gosh, I bet. So there is a patient. So when I was prepping, so it says Cigna is the primary and Blue Choice Medicaid is the secondary, but then I only have Blue Choice cards, and when she did her update, she only put Blue Choice. So so I didn't know, because you opted under Cigna, if you see something like where Cigna is primary, or should we be trying to really like reach out to her because it's off under a different insurance. She didn't put that and she didn't give it. So yeah. It could be his. Hi.
No.
right, so it's currently 3 minutes to 5:30. I am finishing up. I feel like I don't have enough for like a full video in this vlog, so I'm sorry if this isn't enough footage. But it's super repetitive, guys. Like, I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Take calls. Oh, you're sliding. Hold on. Like, take calls, do appointments, do paperwork. Like, it's pretty much all I've been doing today. I did start some of the medical record requests, but I wasn't able to finish, so that's okay, I guess. So they added 2 surgeries for Monday, and because I'm not going to be here tomorrow, I'm just going to go ahead and get those prepped. So right now I'm just printing out the paperwork and putting all of that together. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. And then once I finish that, I'm gonna be leaving to go home. So I hope that you guys enjoyed just coming to work with me today and spending a little time with me. If you have not done so yet, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.